Hi everybody, welcome! Oh, look at that! Look at all these things are happening! Just to push the wrong button, that's not paying Very exciting. So yeah, the real green screen extravaganza is on Facebook and Instagram, YouTube, but you guys get like the real version. Oh yes, I made this myself today. A little fabulous glove, a little craft, a little exciting hairdo. Go to the future, so don't you miss a thing. You just go there. Okay, guys, look, everybody, that was my bad. You know why? Because we're doing exciting things here. We're watching TV while on TV here in Instagram land. Look at that. That's my green screen area, everybody. That's me on TV, and here's me on your Instagram. How cool is that? We're going to multi-stream in the multiverse because we're in outer space now. That's right, Rosemary, dearest. We've made it to outer space. How about that? I thought, what have we not done before? Let's go to outer space. And then I thought, what do I love more than just being in outer space? Pigs in space. Oh my God. So I actually made this outfit that is not like this one at all. And I thought, no, not good enough. No, that could be maybe used for wiping things up on the floor that you get wet things. I'm not sure. Oh, hey, Snatch, you like my hair? Well, we all know who did it, don't we? Yes, it's the one and only Angelique Von Gorgeous. Yes. Oh, pig in a wig. That's someone else's brand, girl. Let's not forget that on Thursday, we're doing a wig auction right here in outer space interwebs on Facebook and YouTube. It's going to be multi-streamed on Angelique the Gorgeous. I'm going to share it too. It's going to be great. I'm going to be a wig model. That's right. My Barbizon dreams are coming true. More about that later. So that's going to be tomorrow. Same bat time, same almost bat channel, 6 p.m. It's going to be fabulous 40s. Oh, bitch. I'm looking at them right now. Fun fact. Instagram can see them. There they are. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, enough of that. So all of you Instagrammers need to head on over to Facebook. Bye. Okay, how about that? So, there you go. Okay, now back to me and us here in outer space. So, here's a crazy thing. This little old Rosemary baby doll I'm wearing was actually a full vintage ballroom gown. Hey, summer clearance and the Lamaroonies. It was a vintage dress that I've had in my closet for a very, very long time. And I thought, I will never fit into that. I will never fit into that. Unless I get the COVID for a little while and almost die, but then not die. And then you know how you get real skinny. I saw it once or twice on TV. Or maybe one of those other diseases where you get real skinny. Yeah, as soon as my comments come back, I'll talk to you like I see them. Oh, Jess says, hey girl, now I see you. That's wonderful. Hi, thank you. I made my gloves too. So last minute I thought, I'm wearing, oh my goodness, an echo. You know, you never know what happens here in outer space. Okay, so back to my dress. So this is actually the bottom of the gown. The gown is, okay, imagine like princess. It has the bodice, and then it has like the top, and then it has just like the beautiful like bottom, the billowy, it's just billowy. It's just, oh my God, it's just beautiful. It's fabulous. Anthony Tucker, most handsome man in Palm Springs, hello. And guess what? You know who is right here, you guys. My sweet baby dog Pixel is right in there, yes. Okay, season 14, yes, I would love to be on season 14, please, thanks. I'll be a TV star for real. Yes, please. So what I did was I ripped the dress in half. I said, I'm so sorry. And then I took the scissors and I cut the bottom of the dress off of the top. And then I said, oh my God, what have I done? Then I said, I'm just going to cut a little bit down the back of the dress because literally I could only put it up to like these ham hock thighs right there. They're like 3 inches above the knee and it just goes wha-bam. And no, this dress was made for a dainty young real woman, not a buxom, ravishing redhead like myself tonight. Then what I did was I found one of my old stuffed bras, one of my old Hertrude and Gertrude's, and I said, I'm going to stitch that bitch on there. Actually, my good gal pal, Angelique Von Gorgeous, she said, why don't you just sew it onto a bra? And I said, that is a great idea. I'm surprised that you had it. So was she. Then I did it. Then I said, wait a minute. It's just okay under there. Here, I'll show you. Whoop, there it is. That's what it looks like underneath there. Yeah, whoop, one more time. Lots of rhinestones. Very vintagey. It's from like the 60s or 70s. Handmade, wonderful. I'm sure it was a winter, sweat all over it. So then I took the top of the dress from the bodice and I said, I am so sorry. Again, then I cut that off of the top of the dress. So this beautiful part before your eyes here that looks like it's the most interesting, like flamingo pink. It actually looks like I murdered flamingos for this, but I don't know if that actually happened, but I didn't do it. So how about that? It's just beautiful. It's this peacocky, corally pink color, and it's just wonderful. Of course, these are dead ostriches. I didn't kill them either, but they're still dead. And then I thought, earlier in last week, I made a pair of white gloves, just like these ones. And then I said, well, tonight, I think I need something a little bit fancier. I want to wear my cute little red pumps that are actually pink and match my pink gloves to match. So I did. At about 3 o'clock today, I said, uh-oh, I need gloves that match. And I just made them. She's getting crafty with the sewing machine, guys. I feel like the sewing machine is no longer my enemy. I feel we have come untos. We now see eye to eye. And let me tell you, there is no joy on earth like threading a needle on the first frickin' try. Okay? There is no joy like getting it and you're like, yes, I only have to do it once. Thank God for that. Now, I'm going to push the cheers button. My cocktail is very, very heavy tonight. Dr. Galore put the entire iceberg, which killed the Titanic, in my glass. You can see my rippling bicep now. Yeah, thank you, Brandy. I'll take that jolly vibe as a good thing. It's very westerny to have fringe on a glove. It's very westerny, but it's also very showgirly, and I think it's fun, and I like to put them way down by my pinky so it moves when I wave like that. Distracts from my fadubada, which is right next to the fringe, waving like that, shimmering. Yeah, so I thought, it looks really nice when you have your hand up. It looks like I'm just lots of diamonds. Lots of diamonds. Cheers, everybody. Oh, God. Pray for me. But you know what that is? That is not my usual delicious mandarin vodka and ginger ale. That's not what this is. That is some sort of tastes like tap water that had a lemon in the glass before. And then you just poured a lot of vodka in it and put some ice Yes, it is Dolly Parton's birthday. Let's say happy birthday to Dolly Parton and her very good friend Jolene. Okay? Ready? On three, we'll say happy birthday, Dolly Parton, Jolene. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Dolly Parton, Jolene. Are we done yet? Are we done yet? We're done. Okay. Yeah, it's her birthday. She's great. She made the vaccine real. That's wonderful. Fantastic. She's got great music. She loves the gays, etc., etc. But this is not called the Dolly Parton in Space show. Okay? We're not going to play any Dolly Parton music. We're not going to talk about her anymore. Unless one of our festive viewers outside of my area wants to buy me something that is Dolly Parton inspired, like a brand new outfit, to which case I say, cheers again to you, and I'll let you know what my address is after you pay for it. Oh, yes, everybody. If you didn't tune in, then you really... Were you looking at my cleavage? Were you looking at my cleavage, you nasty, nasty earthbound people? That's why you're all the way down there, and I'm all the way up here in outer space. Erica, I'll speak loud, not just because you're old, but because you're very far away in Palm Springs, and I'm up here in the stars. Hi, thank you. As they say in Australia, you're not Robinson Crusoe there. Everyone say hi to James crawling on the ground. There he goes. If you could see him now, he looks like a sweet little inchworm. And the funny thing is you're like way out of the camera, so you definitely do not need to do that. But what you do need to do is grab the 3 items that are on the counter that I left there. Okay, thank you. So... the day before today, which was yesterday. Hello, Stephanie Taylor. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love my patrons. My patrons are in the house. What's up? Yes, Gina Katie, if you're out there, I will send you a new shirt as soon as I do that. You'll be the second one to know about it. So, I was read by a psychic last night. Yes. Just do it. Thank you. You are wonderful. Wave to the people. Oh, everybody! It's a celestial crotch. Yes. Isn't that just a wonderful word? Crotch. These are for later. We're going to discuss beauty things about beauty. You're going to love our beauty segment. We have a beauty segment. It's called Look at You. No, it's not. I don't want to look at you. You want to look at me. And I'll make you look at your reflection when you look at me better. You're welcome. So, I was read by a psychic. His name is Roy. He's from Jersey. He has the accent. Oh, it was just wonderful, you guys. Do we need to put this on the other side to hide this dirty microphone wire that's so unattractive? Yes. Now, what had happened was, hey, Junior, what's up, boo? Ohio patrons in the hezzy. What? So, I got read, and it was really cool. And, you know, sometimes you're just like, how do you know that? And then you're like, oh, right, Google. And then you're like, but how did you know that? Not everything is Googleable, you guys. Not everything is a Google moment, okay? So back when I used to teach the dance kids, I would say, just Google it. Just Google it. They'd be like, Sean, what was this? And I'd say, girl, just Google it. They're like, just tell me. I'm like, if you can't even Google the answer to your math problem, then should you even be asking someone else the answer? How stupid are you for real? The answer usually was very, and they were really good dancers, so it didn't matter what kind of grades they got because they were usually really pretty too. They're going to do real good in life. Like the psychic said, it was going to happen to me, of course. I want to hear like the reading where it goes bad. Like, what about the bad readings? I should have asked him that. He should have known that I wanted to ask him that, like, sort of situation. But I really want to know, like, when they're like, they pull the card and they're like, something bad is going to happen to you. It's going to be bad. What about that? You know, when they're like, oh, yes, longevity, life, things like that, happiness. Oh, your love life is wonderful, long lifeline. What about short lifeline? Turmoil in the love life. I mean, obviously not me. I'm Sadie, married lady. Hi, Junior. I see you. I see all of you. Both of you, actually. Yes. Now, it was pretty fabulous. If you want to get read by him, you can check him out too. His name on Instagram is CelebT10. Just like that. Letter T, 10. Wonderful. Super great guy. Super cute. Just like, you know, just like cute little Jersey boy. Like, oh my gosh, so cute, so sweet. So that was really fun. And what was also cool about that is I taught my ice skater dance class. Hey kids. Before that, and I only had, it was like my drag race moment where it was like you have 1 hour to put your face on and then like literally sit in a camera that's just your face for an hour. And I wanted to wear this, but I didn't finish it yet till this morning. And I didn't make my gloves till this afternoon, so there was that. And I did it, and I did not feel like a dog. So that was nice. Hello, Susanna Gaspacho. Thank you. You missed my very long-winded, witty story about how this was a full ballroom dress. And then I ripped it in 2 pieces to make the baby doll dress of my snagged dreams. Oh no, I've wrecked it. You guys have wrecked my dress already. Okay, so word to the wise, do not wear gloves that will snag and ruin your beautiful vintage dress that was perfect until this very moment. That's what happens here in the Galore household. We ruin things very easy. Thank you. It's my celestial space look. So I like to do things, in case you didn't know. I like to do things. Yes, Junior, I am magical. The Galores are magical. We do magical things because we are magical people. I can be live in 2 different places at the same time. And earlier, there was like 4. How about that? There were 4. Magical. Yeah, so it's magical. My outfit is magical. I made almost all of it. Kind of by myself, not really. I mean, I didn't like make my gloves, but I did make them fancy. That counts, right? Anyway, put on a face, and it was great. Oh yeah, the hair is the worst part of the outfit. Some hoe named Angelique Von Gorgeous. I don't know. She's all right. She might be having an auction tomorrow, but no one cares about that. So, let me tell you our first product review of the day. Okay. Yes, thank you, David. I feel like a 1960s space goddess. I do, and I look like I'm so petite. I'm just a tiny little 5'3". That's me. Ooh, yes, girl. You should see it when it stands up, too. It's real pretty. Okay, so first of all, if you haven't visited my website, which is patreon.com/rosemarygalore or rosemarygalore.com, which is very easy to do, it can be seen there later today that every product that I'm going to tell you about is really going to be like posted there. So if you want to know more about it, you're going to have to check it out there or Google it your damn self or just buy one. But I have to tell you guys, this little piece of plastic is so fabulous. It is called, they have it on Amazon. Write it down if you feel like it. If you're into your skin and you want to have a nice complexion for who knows who out there, I don't know. Hi, Mike Shiplet. Thank you. I made them myself. Aren't they gorgeous? Very Connie Francis. I love me some Connie Francis. So here we go. So it's this little thing, and it's kind of like, I don't know, maybe like a sand color. Okay, it's by Noonie. It's called Marshmallow Whip Maker. And what it does is it has this little teeny tiny line that says water right here at the bottom. At the bottom. It's like a quarter of an ounce of water. It's like an dropper of water. Okay, that's it. Thank you, Grace. Oh my gosh, I loved your pictures of your pageant that you won. That solo looked beautiful. I was like, she still looks like an MDX girl. Snap, work it out. Yes, loved it. Winner, winner. Chicken dinner. Grace Williamson. Whoop, whoop. I'll take all the credit. Thank you from that one time I trained you for a few years back in the day. So, back to skincare, which is important to you because you're a pageant girl. So this, you guys, it's just a little, that's it. You see there? There it is. That's what it is. And then it has this magical piece. Now this just basically looks like a little sewer grate. You know, like you have it in the shower, in the bathroom, it catches all the hair and it gets real gross. Then it has, oh, well, you know, girl, it's okay that the music doesn't work. It just makes it more memorable and then you get the sympathy points and then you win anyway. So good for you, you won. But you're talented, so it has nothing to do with that. And it has this little thing. So basically, it's a little tiny French press. That's what it is. It is a miniature French press. It has this little thing right there. Now, oh, hey, Miraz on the house. What's up, boo? So, you put a little dollop of your facial moist cream in it. What is it called? Cleanser. Now, here's the fun part. You can take more than one cleanser. If you have two different ones that you like and they do two different things, maybe one is soothing and one is a deep cleanser or something like that. You can put a little pea-sized drop of each in there and a tiny little bit of water. You take this. Now you just push it down in there so it fits. It goes down in there and you just go. And what happens is the doggy gets very excited, stands up, doesn't know what's happening in there. That's not my third leg. I know what you're all thinking. Yes, tits real. What is it? Tits fake, penis real. Then what happens after you vigorously, what's that? And I've noticed that today, if you churn it and you move it, like this, and you kind of like screw it up and down like that, you know, it's like very like you're churning butter. What it does is it, sorry about the dog. Yeah, my dog is still freaking out. It's okay. You're a good boy. No one's coming to murder you. So what it does, what it does is it makes, now, I should have done it, but I have gloves on and I'm not going to wash my face right now. It turns your facial cleanser into a immaculate, thick, marshmallow-like substance that is just like foam and fucking fabulous. I was like, I read about this and I thought, oh, that is stupid. It's like $7 or something. I thought, oh, I'll try it for $7. I'll risk $7 for the people. How about that? I did it, and I am so glad that I did. I use this twice a day, every day. I put one, sometimes two different cleansers in it. Let me tell you, it is a wonderful experience. If you have sensitive skin, it helps because it, I wouldn't say it dilutes it, but it foams it up so it goes on smoother. It will be more soothing and less irritating. It's just so wonderful. You can mix them together. You know, sometimes in the shower, you have your face wash and you like scrub your hands together and you're like, nothing happened. Or you do it and it kind of foams up a little bit and you put it on your face and you're like, where did it go? This mother effer right here, the marshmallow whip maker, you'll have so much in there. And what's cool about it is, you know what I like to do? I like to be fancy. I like to pull it out and then like smear it on my face and like dip it and pull. Oh my gosh, it's so wonderful. And then you can wash your face twice. You could rinse it off, or like me, you could like put it all, get it sudsy and like so it is luxurious. Then that's when I shave and I get all glorious, and then I rinse it off, and then there's still so much left in there because you've just used a tiny little bit of product and it has amplified it so much and so thick and so wonderful. I get to wash my face again, which if you have dry, sensitive skin, I do not recommend always washing your face twice. You do not need to do that unless you're wearing makeup all the time, in which case it's not a bad thing to do it. FYI, you can do it. When you get a facial, they wash your face twice. You just don't realize it because you've taken your gummy and you've closed your eyes and you don't know what's happening. That's what's happening. So it's time to wet my whistle. Well, we need to think about, oh my God, your skin. So, fun fact of the day. You can, Loretta Lynn, I could do some Loretta Lynn. I like Loretta. Now, oh my gosh, I will get you know what, Brandy? I feel like I would love to get the pooping doll. So you guys, we've talked about this doll in the past, and here we are in the future, which means I probably have to get one. You feed the doll food, and it poops out poop, which turns into a charm. So you're basically wearing a charm of poop. I wish these were really loud. It would be like Auntie Mame's bracelets. Oh, Patrick, that little bastard. He set her up. He set her up. Patrick, that little queer, set her up. Rude. So rude. Okay. Did you know that I am an esthetician? I am a licensed esthetician, which has nothing to do with a pooping doll that poops out charms for you to wear, which who thinks up this and who okayed this? I mean, it's happened many times in doll history, but like, what in the hell? It's crazy. So yes, good old Ro, your gal pal, esthetician license, current, thank you. Put that one in the bag. Oh, thank you. So now I do have two other things which I would like to talk about with you tonight. Now, the next one is very interesting. So the marshmallow whip maker from just moments ago was wonderful. This one, I like to find weird and unusual things. I like to test them out. I've always been a guinea pig ass like that. That's right. The female version of a guinea pig is a guinea pig ass. Now, I found these. This is called Bird's Nest Aqua Eye Patch. And then it has a picture of a bird on it. It's blue. It is kind of heavy. It feels like if you had a ding dong, but you put it in the freezer, and then you maybe had two ding dongs in the freezer, and you put them on top of each other, and then you took them out of the freezer and you stuck them on each other. That's about how heavy this is. Two frozen ding-dongs, okay? Now, the fabulous thing about this is it has a very bizarre ingredient. Now, one of my favorite things ever is Korean skincare. That's why I like to test these things out, and sometimes they're not legal, but, you know, you just get them, you find them, you buy them, you try them. Maybe you get skin irritation. Maybe you get a better complexion. Who knows? But I try them out for you. So this one is a fabulous Korean skincare product. And the reason you know this is because when you look at everything, including all the packaging, besides the title of which it says SNP Bird's Nest Aqua Eye Patch, everything else is in Korean. Now you can cut and paste and translate these things, which I have done before. Yes, I like to find out what I'm actually putting on my face when I feel like it. This one in particular, it's like a little silicone eye patch that you put on your eyes. You can also put it like around your mouth if you have lines like that, or, you know, whatever you want. But it has the unusual ingredient of bird spit. Yes, there is a bird called the swiftlet. SWIFLTLET. Is that how you spell that? SWIFFLET. Swiftlet. Nest extracts. Gina Katie. Whoop whoop. I'm working on your shirt. We talked about this earlier before you might have been here. But yes, your shirt is, don't worry, you'll get one. You'll be having me on your titties soon. Don't worry, girl. Oh, Pixel agrees. He said, yes. Yes, bitch. So this has a very weird thing. So the swiftlet bird has an enzyme in its spit that it makes it go from like liquid to solid. And in the nest, it makes it like a hard nest, like a shell. So what they've done is they've taken the bird spit, the magical bird spit, and I wish I had a shirt. Kristen, you do have a shirt. It doesn't have sleeves on it. Rude. And Erica would like mayonnaise on her bologna flaps. Well, I don't know what's happening in my dinner time, but I don't want to know about yours either. Yes, Jessica and YouTube. It has bird spit in it. So it's very hydrating, and there's some other properties about the bird spit which make it a magical ingredient for the eye patch. Oh, Alexis Steele. There are so many in here, you guys. I want to say there's like 60, 30 for each eye, meaning you could wear one every day for a month. So I wore this today for a very long time. You're supposed to wear it for like, 15, 20 minutes. I wore mine for a good 45 minutes to hour and 15 because I forgot I was wearing it. And I like to wear things until they dry out and then suck things back out of my body. But I can honestly say that I did feel a plump moistness here in my crow's feet area where I suffer from fine lines and wrinkles from having a wonderfully happy and expressive life. So I say these are really freaking great, actually. The one bad thing is one of them kind of slipped down my face a little bit, but they're like ooey and gooey, which I love because that means there's like lots of product on it, which is fabulous. And they were not like $70, $100, $200. It was like, I don't know, how much were you, little birdie? Like 16 or 24 maybe. Extremely affordable. I highly recommend it. Yeah, it's basically just really hydrating and wonderful. Speaking of hydrating and wonderful, yes, the infomercial does not stop here. Where is our third product, which is really not the superstar? Oh no, where did it go? The dog ate it. We're only doing two. The superstar really is the marshmallow whip maker. That is like, honestly, I just love that product so much. I want to buy more than one, but I don't need more than one. It's great. Tanya Molly, hey girl, hey. My knee is doing much better, thank you. I've been doing my exercises like a good little girl and icing it. Ice is your friend. It might be so terrible, but ice is your friend. Ice is wonderful for inflammation. It's good for deflating things that are inflated where they shouldn't be. So she's doing much better. I've been rocking out my Dragon Signs deliveries. Oh, we had a 50th birthday celebration. Maybe it was 49, maybe it was 51. I really don't remember, but it was fantastic. Some dried up bird spit made it into bird nest soup. It is basically a bird spit on your eye. But you know what? If I am going to buy products that have like snail in them, then, okay, well, not that ice, Alexis Steele, but you better watch your little hot tamale ass if you come after me again with one of those undisclosed jalapeno death bombs in my mouth. Oh! So, don't trust Alexis Steele. Do not take food from this woman. This woman is not your friend. Ice is your friend. Not I.C.E. but like ice as in very cold water is your friend. Now, I was thinking just the other day, I thought to myself, what would be fun to do at Dragon Time, which, as we all know, is Tommy Rose's wonderful delivery service where we deliver fabulous food. I like to say dessert first because that's what you get. Nobody eats the food. They don't like make you wait. They don't set the table, and then they're like, okay. Although that has happened maybe once or twice, and I'm like, you know what? It's okay. You take your time. I'm just gonna kick my shoes up over here, sit down on this lovely credenza, and oh my gosh, Jess, there might be Dragon Dine in Sacramento. I don't know, but it won't look like this. I don't know what it would look like, but it could be great. Not as great as Dragon Dine Palm Springs. Ooh. Okay, so hey Julian, what's up, bitch? Oh, hey. So I was like, I'm gonna change up what I've been doing because, like, yeah, my leg hurt, and I thought I need to change up my songs, not so crazy, tone it down a little bit, and I thought I'm gonna do a couple songs from a good old Broadway song that nobody really knows called War Paint. So I did it, but then I gave a little reason why I did it to the people because I'd seen them before, and it was very wonderful to see them again. So I thought, oh, I'll give a little description of the song before it happens, which I did. And then that made me to later think of for the show. I thought, that show War Paint was actually written for Patti LuPone to star in with Christine Ebersole. So somebody wrote a musical for those two women to play the parts, to star on Broadway and make lots of money and make it be amazing and all that stuff. And hundreds of people said that's a great idea. They made it. I saw it. It was a great idea. So thank you for that. War Paint is a wonderful musical. If you don't know anything about it, check it out. And I thought, imagine being the person or people that a musical was written for or about, and like you're still alive, you know, like them, like they're alive. Or Gypsy the musical, which Gypsy Rose Lee, her memoir, because when she was still alive, it's like the Mommy Dearest, basically, of Broadway-ish. And that, you know, imagine being Madame Rose when that opened on Broadway and you're like, what the fuck? Or what was her name? Think of me fondly. Sarah Brightman, right? Somebody made Phantom of the Opera because you inspired them. They made it for you. The frickin' Phantom of the Opera. Imagine, yeah, Carole King. Okay, but that's different. Like, she wrote that for herself, about herself, like, you know. But, okay, but still, yeah, Carole King, that music, beautiful. But imagine being, like, Christine Ebersole or Patti LuPone, even though she's like, oh, thanks, you know, check it out. Another notch on my Tony headboard post, whatever it's called. Imagine, like, how wonderful that must feel to have people be inspired enough by whatever you are to create something like that. And it must be amazing. And then what about the immense stress and pressure that comes after the euphoria? When you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. They love me. I'm going to be a star. It's a star vehicle. They made it for me. It's amazing. I'm amazing. Everyone tells me I'm amazing. And then it like really becomes real. And then what? Like, that is insane amount of stress and pressure to put on someone that's like a real person. But, you know, that's fame and fortune, and good for you. I wouldn't mind a musical written about me. Do we have any writers out there? Dexter? Anybody? No? I didn't hear about that in my reading either, so it's probably not in the stars out there. You planets. You planets. You. No? No planets? The planets are not aligned, and neither is my dog. Okay, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? It's time to drink. Oh, and we're going to do it. And then we're going to talk about something terrible. We're going to talk about something so terrible, but then it's going to go into something really good. Imagine, what are we going to talk about that is so terrible? Actually, Alexa Steele in Little Shop of Horrors, I play the Little Shop. Yeah, I'm Mr. Muchnick's shop. That's me. I'm the whole damn building, bitch. Okay, by the way, you guys, if you're not watching Dishing with the Durbans, then you're smart. But my favorite part of that entire show, it makes me laugh every single time I hear it, which is a lot. When Erica looks at the camera and she says, "Hey, all you bitches and heifers out there," the way she says heifers makes me laugh so much. It is so funny. Oh, yeah. You all right in there, little guy? He's all right. He's nestled. He's fine. He says, "Stop moving. Stop moving. You're moving too much, mama." Mama? So, yeah. That he's so sweet. He just like curls up under my butt cheek. He's so sweet. So sweet. Yeah, you guys have to hear how she says heifers. I think it's like the bitches and heifers. Like it's like, mac and cheese. Bitches and heifers. It's really the heifers. The heifer, it gets me every time. It gets me every single time. You know what else gets me every single time? I have thought for years and years and years that in the future, which is now, we are now in the future, it's 2021, here we are in outer space, for Christ's sakes. You would think that the cars would now have not like an alarm system, but like an alert system that says, not just for the people that are on the inside of the car, but for the people that are around the outside of said car, that says, this one doesn't have its seatbelt on. So when you're in the car, we all know you don't have the seatbelt because it god awful ding, 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 until you say, "Girl, put on your seatbelt. What is the matter with you? Jesus, you don't have ears. What is the problem?" But what it doesn't do is it doesn't tell the people on the outside of the car what's happening on the inside of the car. Like, what if every car to drive it, you had to blow a breathalyzer to start it? And if you had too much to drink, it would not start, which they actually have, but only for people who A, choose to have that, B, don't trust whoever they're letting drive their car, C, is mandated by the state or government or something because you got a DUI and that's just what you got to do if you're going to drive or something. I don't know. But why don't they have that? I mean, if it's illegal to have so much alcohol to get in the car, you can get the ticket. Hey, Kanekiko, what's up, girl? You can get the ticket for it, but you're still allowed to get in it. Yes, I look fancy. I'm fancy in outer space. It's pigs in space, basically. I'm doing like a little Miss Piggy Pigs in Space, but gloriously glamorous. Oh, I've just woken up and here I am on the Starship Glorious. It's wonderful. So Palm Springs wouldn't be driving. Yeah, basically all of California, including me in my 20s. That is for shizzle, for rizzle. But I'm just saying, like, how is it not a thing yet? It's like, do they not want to do that? Because they think that people won't want their car if they have that option? Or what if they all had that? Then it wasn't an issue. But you would just think that it's 2021 that would be the thing. Like what happened to the cars that had the seatbelts that went by themselves? I mean, yeah, that was annoying and then they would break. But it was still nice that you didn't have to do it yourself and occasionally it would hit you in the face, but whatever. But what happened to that? I thought we were going to like a society where manual things were going like less and less and less. But then, like, why didn't we have things sooner when they were supposed to be there sooner? I do not understand. Oh my goodness, Brandy. One day here, the next day gone. Who knows what's happening with those kids over there? So that's just my question is, why don't people want to save them from themselves? I don't know. Isn't that interesting? Let's think about it. Why don't you want to save you from yourself? I don't know. I do not know. I don't understand. I think it's weird, it's odd, it's bizarre, it's unusual. But what do I know? I'm just a beauty queen, an intergalactic star, star of the stage and the screen, from small screens in your hand to big screens, in glorious Technicolor. Okay, would you like to know what I'm drinking, Carly Kiko? I will tell you what it is. It is a very unusually unappealing, large, basic glass full of vodka that has a little bit of lemon-flavored seltzer water, soda water, which I am not a fan of. I would really appreciate some bubbles up in my life that tasted like ginger ale, but I don't have that. So it's just a giant thing of vodka water, basically, with the iceberg from the Titanic co-starring with me tonight, swirling around in my glass. Cheers, everybody! Oh my goodness. So, I started watching a new TV show, you guys. Oh, have another? Okay. You know, sometimes I listen to Alexa Steele. She said, have another. I said, okay. Then she said, have another. I said, well, sure. Oh my goodness. And you know, you guys, you can tell me to do things. I probably won't do them. You could ask me questions out there. I probably won't answer them, but you certainly can. And I may or may not answer them. So how about that? Oh my gosh, David Mendoza. You know, you're talking a lot about Erica. And last time I checked, she ain't here. I mean, she's down there in the comments, but she ain't here. She ain't all up in my grill, all up in my galaxy. This is my galaxy, bitch. All you bitchers and galactic heifers. I can't. I need a picture of Erica looking at you like this. Like Uncle Sam, but it's like Auntie Erica saying heifers. Just like heifers. Oh my gosh. Digital hosts, please. There ain't no digital nothing out here in the galaxy, in the cosmos, in the galormos. Oh my gosh, you guys, Larry Johnson. I need to wear something violet next time. It would suit me very well. Well, Larry Johnson, whatever you want to purchase for me that's violet, I would gladly accept it, as you live right across the street and shipping would be minimal. Yes, wonderful, wonderful. So I've recently started watching this new TV show, you guys. It's not new, but it's new to me, and I've wanted to watch it for a long time, and then that wonderful, weird, magical thing happened where I was almost done with the first season, and I said, how many episodes are left? There's only one season. Oh, I don't want it to be over. 3 seasons? There are 3 seasons of this wonderful TV show. It's called Broadchurch. Now, here's the weird thing. It has the current Lady Doctor Who in it. I don't know what her name is. She's blonde. It has her in it, okay? It also has the previous David Tennant Doctor Who. So we have 2 Doctor Who's in this same TV show. Now, what the weird part is, Rory from the Doctor Who with Amy Pond, with the Doctor Who is one of my favorites, the real cute one with the big floppy ears. Rory was in it too. It's very bizarre that like 3 people from the Doctor Who franchise that I don't actually think ever worked together, but maybe Rory and David Tennant did, but not the lady. Anyway, It's weird that they're all there together. It has nothing to do with, it's not a sci-fi show. It takes place in a British town called Broadchurch. It's one of those like sci-fi murder mystery type things. It's really good. Children get murdered. Big fan. Huge. Love it when children get murdered. On TV only. And not by me and my words in real life anymore. I've moved on. Yes. Peaky Blinders. Ooh, girl, I don't know Peaky Blinders. I'm going to have to check out Peaky Blinders. It's on Netflix. I've never heard of Peaky Blinders. It also sounds like a great drag name. Peaky Blinders. Yes, love it. I need to watch The Queen's Gambit. Well, first I need to finish watching Bridgerton. Dr. Galore got like super quickly disinterested. Probably because I kept pointing out that all the dresses, how fabulous they were, but then they were all the same. And I was like tired of seeing the same old like Empire waist and just like blah with like little like folded in like blah and like, yeah, the fabrics are nice. Yeah, that one's colorful. Oh, that girl's in yellow again. Oh, there's an orange one this time. But like the bitch mother, her outfits are all the same, like, but they're tailored so beautifully. I would not mind one of those in lavender. Lavender. That's right. I have lavender hair. Well, we're going to see her. She needs to be a little new coiffed up because I kind of wrecked her. You know, I wore her once and she was never the same after that, but we'll see her. Don't worry. She'll be fabulous. Oh, I love BBC One. Yes, Brandy, I will find out. Pinky Pinkerton, whatever that thing is you said it was. Pinky Blinders, something like that. So yeah, Broadchurch. I'm in the season 2. It's really good. I highly recommend it. It moves pretty quickly. If you're into things that aren't slow, watch it. Please keep your fingers crossed I can get through Bridgerton because I really want to. Thank you, Teddy Volta. You should see it standing. It's so different standing. It's a very fun silhouette. I thought I need to do something fun. And what more fun can I do than ruin something vintage that has been perfectly preserved for years and years and years, and I can just cut it in half and wreck it. Isn't that fun? Yeah, I put some progress pics up on my Patreon so my patrons get to see, like, you know, what's happening. Like, oh, look at that. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's crazy. What's she doing? Oh, that. So Bridgerton. That got me thinking of one of these other TV shows that I was watching. And then I thought, you know what's really, really weird? I saw one of the wonderful neighborhood Hasidic Jewish people walking around, which I only really see them twice a year. I don't know where they go the other times, but they have like the giant fur hat and like the women are in like the dowdy clothes. It's very like pilgrimy, like wool, like thick wool. I think there's an occasional bonnet. You see the ladies in the bonnets and the men have the beards and the tendrils. And then, you know, when I first moved here, I used to wave and I would say hello. And I thought that would be nice. I did make this, Erica. I made my gloves. That's right. There's a hole in this one. I made my dress. I made my shoes myself. I made this hair. I made this sofa here. I blew this glass drink. Then I molecularly made the water to turn to ice for my Titanic-like iceberg. Here, betwixt my fingertips. Now, what were we just talking about? Ah, yes. Religion. My favorite topic in the future. So here is my question. My question is, imagine, because I feel like most of you out there are not like this. Imagine you have your entire life dictated by religion. Okay, now, as we know, I spent a few years in Catholic school, and it was fine. But then I was like, you know what? No, this doesn't all make sense. You people are a little crazy, and that's okay. There's crazy people. There's sane people. There's people for everybody, and I'm not for everybody, and that's fine. So imagine your religion telling you what you cannot and can wear. Well, that's weird in one hand, but on the other hand, it's like, okay, well, that's cool because then you don't have to think about what you're wearing. Like it's a uniform. You just put on your clothes. You're not worried about it. You're not like, oh my God, I have nothing to wear. It's like, oh, right, those wool leggings and that wool smock. Again, great. So, that's weird. Okay, you have to wear a giant fur hat. Okay. You have to wear all of these, like, what? And it's not just like that religion. It's any religion. Isn't that weird? Like, oh, these women, you have to wear the burqas. You know, it's like, oh, I can't leave the house unless my face is covered because the religion says so. I mean, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Okay, or you can't be friends with these people, or what else is there? Your hair, oh, you can't have hair that touches your neck, or like in grade school, you couldn't have hair, boys couldn't have hair that touched the collar of the shirts. Yes, because I'm sure, bye Carla, so good to see you. Thank you for coming to Outer Space. Rosemary Talk. Just imagine, your hair touches your collar. Uh-oh. Devil. You're a devil child. Devil's coming for you. I mean, they didn't say that in Catholic school to us, but people say that kind of stuff to kids. They say, grow up. You don't do that. Ooh, you're going to hell. Mormons have this special underwear that have to be worn in the temple. Correct. Well, the Mormon, I mean, that started, in the 80s? Like, I mean, come on. Like, really? The men can have the wives, but the wives can't have the husbands? That is just, I mean, if, I don't want to say it, but insert your own closed captioning there. You can make it yourself. It'll say, Mormons, ... insert line here. I mean, yeah, it's magical underwear. You have to be one of them to go in the temple. They have lots of money to spend on the temples. They have tabernacle choirs. It's very exclusive. I mean, all the religions are kind of exclusive. My way or the highway. You know, it's just, people are just go crazy. People are crazy. I love crazy people. Don't get me wrong. But like the other kind of crazy is just, it's just, you know what it is? It's pizza. I want pizza. Can we get some outer space pizza delivery up in this bitch? Do I have to eat one of these goddamn bird snot face patches? I mean, Jesus, the things a girl has to go through to wear a baby doll so she can just balloon out all over the place. I thought, I will never wear a corset again. It's going to be Rosemary's baby doll. I'm going to make them in all the colors. It'll be great. I don't know what else. Oh, yes, I do. Cheers. Well, everybody, I have to tell you, I've had a real hoot tonight here in outer space. My doggy, myself, everyone here on Starship Galore. That's right, the engineers, the glass cleaners, the robots, the bartending robot arms, the Roombas, the doggies, the magic underwear. Okay, I want to tell you one more time. Catch us tomorrow night live at 6 p.m. for the wig auction. Tell all your friends and your friends of the friends and those friends of the friends too, because I'm going to be on it this time. But maybe it will be me. Maybe it will be my alternative self. Her name's Barbizon. She's a model. She's amazing. And until then, just wait till you see these hairstyles. They're just gorgeous. I'll see you on the flip side. And all my patrons out there and future patrons, it could be you if you were smart. I'm going to give you all the information you wanted to know about these fun products. Our marshmallow whip maker, which is going to change your facial experience. It's wonderful. And the bird snot eye patch, it's just magical. I'm going to put some on right after I get off here. And don't worry, the row views are coming soon. Pixel's coming out. There he is. There he goes. Oh, God, don't jump out. There's a vacuum. Oh, don't worry, everyone. He's safe on deck 13. This is the viewing deck. Okay, lucky number 13. He's not dead. We will not see him floating by these wonderful windows here. No. Could you imagine? Wouldn't that be hilarious? We just see like a little pixel floating out there, like crystallized, just like, and then he just goes, and he just breaks in a million. That'd be so sad. We cannot talk about murdering my dog. Don't talk about murdering my dog, you guys. Okay. I'll see you all tomorrow night at the wig auction. And until then, after that, I'll see you next Wednesday when we'll have more out of this world fun. Okay, guys. Bye.
With everything happening so quickly, won't people wonder and talk? People will talk, you know. Without reason, of course. There isn't any reason, is there? With everything happening so quickly, won't people wonder and talk? People will talk, you know. Without reason, of course. There isn't any reason, is there?